New computer has arrived.
Maybe we go round for round in my bed. She the one I think I found till I'm dead. I don't want nobody else in my head.
And no, I don't need another one. We can stay up late and have a ton of fun. Take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off. And depressed girl, overdose on Zola. And I've been up all night sweating in my dreams. I tried to run away, but you're trapping me. Romance reacted chemically.
Right, so I have been in Rotorua for the last 2 days doing a 12k run, which I did yesterday. But I'm back now. This arrived literally as I was on the bus heading to Rotorua, so it's been sitting in my room for the last 2 or 3 days, and we're going to open her up. So over the last few videos I've had a lot of people give me their opinions on the difference between like the Garmin and the Wahoo. Almost cut my bloody fingers off then. And the difference between the Garmin and the Wahoo. And I had a lot to think about, but I did find a pretty good deal on this. It ended up costing me, what was it, like 500, I think 500 New Zealand dollars. It's about 500 New Zealand dollars for this computer. And there you go. I bought the Garmin Edge 1000. For anyone that was wondering, yeah, I bought the Garmin Edge 1000 because when I was cycling like 2 or 3 years ago, I remember seeing guys that had this massive computer on the front of their bike, and then I was always like, once I get rid of my 510, which is the one that cracked and just destroyed, I was going to get the 1000. So this is what I've got. We have a little bit of an unboxing now, and then we're going to put it on my bike. But the weather today outside is bloody pouring down again, so hopefully we can get out for a ride and use it today, but we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so we'll have a look what's in this box. This is the computer. It's pretty big. I have an iPhone 7 Plus here, and in comparison to, like, this is one of the biggest phones you can get. This is a pretty big cycling computer. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to buy it, because I really like the idea of it being real big. We'll see what else comes in the box. So I've got an SD card. We've got all the adapters to put it on the bike. We've got an out front mount, which is pretty cool. So you get an out front mount, which I don't always come with. What's this? Micro USB port. And the quick start manual. And now for the most satisfying bit of buying a new computer. Alright, so this is a new computer. We'll see if it's got any battery, if we can power it up. Oh, here you go. Low battery. Alright, we're going to select English. Select unit. Stature, metric. I'm pretty sure I'm metric. 24-hour time. I'm male. Year of birth 2000. Weight at the moment unfortunately is 78 kgs. Height 77, I'm pretty sure I am. Cycling ability, fair, good, excellent, superior. I'll go, at the moment we're going to go excellent. Set up profiles. Sensor activity profiles. Okay, we're going to go train. Tip, you can now set the default. Alright, the colour for train, we're going to have red for training. Data screens. Alright, screen 1. This is the most important screen. Time, speed, distance, time of day, don't need that. Instead of time of day, what is it? So we've got time, speed, distance. Time of day can be replaced with heart rate, because I've still got my heart rate monitor, so we'll put heart rate. And calories is the other one, so calories. We'll replace calories with I don't have a power meter anymore, or otherwise I would have put power. We could do average speed. Average speed. So I've got, on this first screen, I've got my time, speed, distance, heart rate, and average speed. And the computer is basically all set up. I need to give this a charge because it is low on battery. And then I will take it out for a real world test once the rain has stopped. But until then, obviously this is a lot bigger than the 510, so we're going to have to install this new out front mount because there's no way, I don't think it's going to fit on the my K-Edge one at the moment. I'm going to have to order a new one. Hey puppy, you want to help me install my new Garmin Edge 1000? Yeah, come on. Alright, so here's a quick side-by-side comparison of the 510 and the Garmin Edge 1000. If you're wondering why this is taped on, this is my big light that I used for that ride. Oh god, now it's on. This is the big light that I used for that ride that in the dark the other day. And usually this clips on with a nice little clip, but that's just gone, so I had to think quickly and I just used some electrical tape to tape it on. So okay, right, so this is where things are going to get interesting. This mount here that I have had on here for like almost 2 years I think now. Both of the bolts have been rounded and replaced, and then the two bolts in here, one's a screw and then one's a Phillips head, I don't know, it's just, and they're both rounded as well. So this is really firmly on here. So getting this off is going to be a bit of a mission and might take a little bit of time. Okay, I've been playing around trying to get this bloody mount off for about the last half hour now, so we're going to have to go to some drastic measures to get this thing off, because it is not going to budge. Alright, we'll snap that bit off. Now we've got one bolt, but I think we can get this off. There we go. And that is the end of this out front K-Edge mount. Alright, now that that's off, we're going to put on this out front mount for the 1000. The out front mount, and it even comes with a little daggy with its own Allen key in it, which is quite nice. So I have to go fossicking around for one. Alright, I'm just going to half tighten it so I can still adjust and move it. Alright, we've got the Edge 1000. I'm just going to adjust it to where I want it. GPS ready, that was quick. That's way quicker to get to the GPS than the old 510. About where I want it, so I'm going to tighten this up. And then, this is the problem with these out front mounts that's different to the K-Edge mount, like the one I just demolished and took off, is that they sit really high and they sit above the bar, whereas the K-Edge ones come in and down, so it sits nice and flush down here. So this is going to have to be replaced ASAP. And I'm also going to have a look at what it looks like if I just put it on the little string things and put it here. It looks a lot more flush having it there, but riding. So I'm on my bike. I don't know for training for the meantime if I want it there or if I want it there. I'll make my decision by the end of the day where I'm going to put it, if I'm going to put it here or here. But for now I might just leave both the mounts on and then play around with the Garmin. Alright, we're heading out for a 20k, just an easy bike ride now that the weather's gotten better. So we're going to do the first real world comparison of the Garmin Edge 1000. Alright, this is my first ever boot up. So that's a lot quicker than that. See how long it takes to connect to the, and there we go, already got GPS signal. So now we're going to go train, ride, start, and we are good. 1k in, so I've probably got another 5k to go. But so far so good. I have had no issues with the touchscreen. It's been fully responsive the entire time. It's reading really well. It connected to the GPS. It hasn't lost signal the whole time. I haven't gone too far out of town, but I've gone like at least like 10k out of town towards the hills. So like, and the satellite's still being good, so I'm happy with that. It's sitting on this mount pretty well. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with the Garmin, and I'll be interested to see what it's like when I go into different places in New Zealand. And when I go over the back hills of Marston, that's where my old 510 used to lose signal and just turn off and stuff. So I'll be interested to see what it's like when I take it over there. But that is the end of this video. If you want a Chapter 2 bike, the link for that is in the description. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.
No, I don't need another one. We can stay up late and have a ton of fun. Take your clothes off. What's in my drink? It won't let me doze off.